Yeah, guys, DuckTales is such a good show. It's a reboot of the 90s show of the same name, but they just made everything better. The main thing that's better than the original is the story and characters. Huey, Dewey, and Louie have separate personalities instead of just being a copy and paste of the same bland personalities from before. And it's really refreshing to see. Huey's the uptight, rule following one, Dewey's the adventurous one, and Louie is the scheming, greedy one. And remember being kind of depressed when season 2 ended because I thought there wasn't going to be a season 3, even though they were clearly hinting at one. I'm not sure why I thought that, but they did make a season 3. Seasons 2 and 3 were definitely the best. Season 1 was good also. Besides the triplets, there's other great characters like Scrooge McDuck, Donald Duck being grumpy as always, Webby, who's like Dewey, but more competent and experienced, and adventurous in a different way, you could say. Oh, and the finale was so good. They had all the villains and all the characters. Oh, it was such a good show, man. Oh man, this was, I think out of all the Disney shows, Gravity Falls is probably my favorite, but like, man, this was just a good show. This is definitely up there. Oh yeah, Darkwing Duck was in this show, and they had the crossover episode, and it was so good. Though it wasn't really a crossover, because, I mean, it was like a reboot of the character. Oh, and that scene where Donald was in the thing, and the spaceship, and he got mad, and it was such a good show, man. Such a good show. This is the Forces of Evil. Ever watched it? Phineas and Ferb is a very simple show. Every episode follows the same formula, so if you watch one, you'll get the gist of the entire series. The show follows the brothers, Phineas and Ferb. Technically, they're stepbrothers, but whatever. Making the most out of their summer vacation. They're genius inventors. In every episode, they make some crazy invention that is beyond human capabilities. Um, and their big sister Candace tries to get them in trouble for it. And every episode, the invention somehow gets destroyed right before the mom or dad can see it. The brothers never destroy it. They don't even know Candace is trying to bust them. Like, they don't catch on. And also, in every episode, there's a subplot about Perry the platypus, their pet platypus. Super spy who goes out when Phineas and Ferb are building their inventions, and he fights the evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And the show in itself is just really fun and enjoyable. Real feel-good show, and probably the funniest one out of all the Disney cartoons in general. If you're gonna watch an episode of this show on YouTube, I would suggest this one because there's no overarching story and it's pretty enjoyable. Definitely worth checking out. Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mommy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower, discovering something that doesn't exist, or giving a monkey a shout, surfing a tidal wave, building nanobots, or kidding Frankenstein's brain. Here it is, finding a dodo bird, painting a cottontail, or driving your sister insane. Phineas, as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall. Come on, Perry, come and stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Come and stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Boom! Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence. Nah.